Alright, so for my book, I wanted to go for a very, well, I think it's quite unique. I haven't really seen anything like it before. Sounds a bit narcissistic, but I wanted to go for kind of like that gothic Middle Ages kind of look, especially with the stuff here, like these corner pieces. I don't really research what they're called, so I just went with it. And I wanted all like the styling of the book to be very, I would say gothic. I ended up calling it Neo Geo because it's like Neo Gothic, but Neo Geometric Gothic. So yeah, there's a bit of a term that I coined for myself, which no one else knows about. But yeah, the book actually came out pretty well. It's got a linen print on it on the outside, so it's very like premium feeling, and it's also got the perfect bound with the the stitching for the pages. With the initial illustrations, I went with something with my logo in it, which ended up not being very suitable for anything to do with the book. And also with the cover layouts, they just didn't really look too interesting, and they also, yeah, just a bit boring, and I didn't like how everything was laid out just with like separate lines, so I went for more of like a staggered kind of look, but then I also kept the break, and then kept the subtext the same, and I also kept the border the same here, but this border for these two iterations was kind of like the turning point from using these things and then turning it into all this stuff. Obviously the typefaces, I wanted the typefaces of the book to scream what the articles are about, and I think I accomplished it quite well, which you can see in the PDF versions. The paper quality was actually quite good. The only issue I had with the book was, I'm going to show you here, when I clicked for the 250 GSM, for some reason their process is using multiple pages to make one page, which kind of ruins it a little bit. Makes it, I don't know how to put it. It just doesn't like feel right whenever you turn the page. But yeah, overall the page, like the printing was actually quite good quality. The outside's also quite soft because it is the linen print, which is not just like the linen like impression print, it's the actual fabric, which is nice. Also, one more thing to add, with all of like, once I moved away from this style of like very, very angular, not very, like decorative stuff, and more into like this kind of stuff, you'll find, if you read the Behance as well, which goes a bit more in depth, but a lot of like the elements are just copied over just to make different shapes, which I think holds a bit more fluidity and dynamicism. It's just a bit more dynamic for the whole book. Like these swells here are the same as these swells here, but you have to like attach them with other rectangles and whatnot. But I think it kind of gives the book a very unique, consistent look throughout the whole thing, of which I also put right at the front here, with obviously you got the border, and then the I don't know what to call it. I just kind of think it's some sort of fern with eyeballs, which I think is quite cool. And then obviously the same loops here in the half goblet for the cover page for the Crystal Goblet article. I think that's it. Yep, that's my book.